Hello, everyone. I'm enjoying my coffee, and I'm wearing a new top. Hope you're all doing well. I think the hardest part of this sock pattern that we're going to do this week is the toe section so far. That's where I'm at right now. Kind of having a little bit of problems with it, but I'll figure it out. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I did the growing there. I gotta count it again because I'm getting kind of confused. I think I need 32 on this round. 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 25, 6, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. I think I got it right. So now for round 7, I'm gonna have to keep a tally. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm practicing using a 4-weight yarn for the socks. One, 2, 3. How are you? When people start showing up, that's when I'll do, I'll show you my top. I really don't feel like I want to show it now. Okay. Where's Carol? So I may end up doing this tutorial using worsted weight yarn just because I'm having an easier time. It's easier to see my stitches too. Of course, using a 3-weight yarn might work good too, but the thinner yarns are tough. It's tough to see your stitches. Hope you're all doing well. So I got 32. So now I will do around 8. So I will do one in this one. Put up my stitch marker. Two in the next one. Two, 3, and go 4, 5, 6. Hi, Liz. I'm good. How are you? Have you seen I'm wearing my top? My new top. I'm practicing the socks with worsted weight yarn. I think I may just use worsted weight yarn to get used to it. Thank you. I figured I would wait to stand up until people showed up. And you're my first people. And you didn't give me a thumbs up yet. I didn't make it all the way as long as I had wanted to, but I think it looks good this length. What do you think? All right, I see it now. Okay. How you doing? Thank you. So how are you, Liz? Did you sleep well? I've got my coffee over here and my iced tea over here. I am good. Yes, you did sleep well. Good. Glad to hear it. So I've been, since the beginning of it gave me problems, I write it down. And that kind of helps me. But when it tells you for the next 2 or so many rows, you have to alternate between rows 3 and 4. I have to write down pretty much how many stitches I should have at the end of each round. So that's why I'm writing it down, which I didn't even do. It tells me how many I should have at the end of each round, or at the end of as big as I want to make it. But it doesn't tell you each round how many you're supposed to have, which I like to know these things before I get started on it. So that's why I'm writing it out. And I didn't even do that, which is shame on me. Okay, so at the end of round 4, I have 28 single crochet. Round 6, I'll have 32. Round 8, I'll have 36. Round 10, I'll have 40. And I need the biggest size, so I gotta go up 2 more. Round 12, 44 and round 14 I'll have 48. He's working today, overtime. I don't know what time he's gonna come home. It would normally be 1:30 or 3:30, but he could come home at any time because it's overtime. So however long he wants to stay, unless they've got planes to release, then they'll stay. My son is asking what yard did you use on the yarn? I used Hobie Sultan King Deluxe. I don't know if I still have the sleeve nearby. I didn't see it. So this is a 2-weight yarn, supposedly, but it looks very similar to the thickness of the 1-weight I have here that I was gonna do for my sock yarn. This is Sultan King Deluxe, and this is Cotton Collage, and Collage is a 1-weight. And Sultan King Deluxe says it's a 2-weight, but it looks awfully like a 1-weight. They look very similar in size. Don't you think? Actually, this one looks a little thicker. No, about the same. So that's what I'm using. That's what I used, this really thin yarn. And this is what I was going to make the socks in. But I have so much trouble seeing my stitches that I think I better start out doing it with a 4-weight yarn. We're also going to need a tape measure for this project. Because we got to measure from the tip of our toes to just before our heel for doing the foot portion of this pattern. And of course, my legs don't bend well, they don't flex well. So I have trouble measuring the bottom of my feet. Actually, I have trouble putting shoes on, and socks, but I do it. Hopefully I can stretch that out, and that's why I do Pilates, to help with that. Supposedly I have 4 people in the chat, but you're the only one that put a thumbs up, Liz. And you're the only one talking. I'm gonna get more coffee. I should not fill it up this much. You would do the same? What do you mean? I forgot what I said. Okay. I've got 5 people and 2 thumbs up. You're the only one talking. Oh, thank you. I really like it too, but I don't want to make it again anytime soon. I've got too many other projects going on. Hi, Mimi. How are you? Thank you. Mimi, do you want to see me walk so you could see the whole thing? It's a little loose, but it's okay. Thank you. Hi, Kivia. How are you? I'm wearing my top that I made. I've got a black tank top underneath. So, see? I'm glad you're doing well, Mimi. I've got a ceiling fan overhead that keeps blowing my hair in my face and it's tickling me. I'm glad you're doing good, Kivia. So what's new with you all? Any big plans for the weekend? Carol, how are you? Good morning to you too. We need thumbs up, says Carol. Mimi says amazing, just wonderful. Awesome. What does everybody have planned this weekend? Kivia says hi, Carol. Liz says hi, Carol. And hi, Kivia. Kivia says hi, Liz. Hi, sweet Liz and Kivia, says Carol. So how are you all doing? Liz says hit the thumbs up, please. And Kivia says hi, Mimi. So let's see, I've got Carol, Kivia, Liz, and Mimi. So I've got 4 people talking, 10 people supposedly in the chat, and 3 thumbs. Oh, so Mimi is staying home relaxing and she's knitting. Good for you. What are you knitting, Mimi? Yes, Carol, my top. Ta-da! Thank you. I've been working on the sock pattern with worsted weight yarn because this is so small I can hardly see my stitches. Sabrina is here. Hi, Sabrina. How are you? Good morning, everyone, she says. Beautiful, just beautiful, says Carol. Thank you. 4 thumbs, says Liz. And hi, Sabrina. So what are you doing this weekend, Sabrina? Mimi says test pattern, shawl, and socks. Awesome. I'm going to need help with knitting socks. I'm trying crocheting socks for the first time. I've done slippers, but not in the round. I've done them flat and then folded them. And then go in the round for the cuff. Or, yeah, for if I want them a little higher up on the ankle. Sabrina says, great, how are you? I love your top. Thank you, Sabrina. And Mimi says, hi, Sabrina, hugs. You're crocheting. What are you crocheting, Sabrina? I've got a ceiling fan over me and it's blowing my hair, tickling my face. And I don't really want to shut it off. What are you crocheting? Carol says, I'm frogging my cardigan sleeve. I don't like the decrease I used. I'm also going to have to order more yarn. Oh, wow, you poor thing. For shame. I feel so sad for you. Mimi says, I crochet a slipper pattern in the round that is easy. Cool. I think since I'm doing the sock in a worsted weight yarn, these will be slippers. A fall poncho and starting Christmas gifts. Cool. Sounds exciting. I'd love to see the poncho when you're done with it. Hey, I'm 25 away from 500, which means getting my community tab. I don't know if you know any crocheters that would love my channel. Share me with them. I don't know, it seems like 500 is so hard to get to. I don't know. I really don't really care right now about it because I've got my crochet or my Facebook group, Michelle Crochets. It's linked in the description box that I started for this group. So everybody who's in this group can post pictures of what they've made or what they're making in the group. So I don't really need a community tab. just because I got the Facebook group for it. Carol says, "Good morning, sweet Sabrina." Woohoo! I hope you're all doing well, staying safe. Let me know what you have planned for this weekend. I don't have any plans, really, other than church tomorrow. I don't think we have plans today. Last night I went to a group meeting with some ladies at my church. Whenever I see the name Sabrina, I think about that old Audrey Hepburn movie that I can't remember the name of right now. Well, you can always Google Audrey Hepburn movies and find out. All right, there's my Facebook group. Liz posted it. Thank you. I would love to see whatever you're working on, and I would especially love to see that fall poncho, Sabrina. You don't have to show the, hi Tank, you don't have to show the Christmas gifts because, you know, your people may end up seeing them. How are you, Tank? Hey, I'm using the crochet hook you made me to practice a sock in worsted weight yarn. Because I don't know if I could work with one weight right now. I got to practice it with worsted weight. Liz says, hi, beautiful Tank. It's so good to have you all here. So, Tank, what are you working on? Are you still working on that shawl? The beautiful shawl by Spring? Let me see. I gotta go to there. Please hit the thumbs up. Sounds like a broken record, Liz. But yes, I need those. I finished another shawl I just posted in group. Awesome. I'll have to go check it out later. And Tank says, hi, sweet Liz. Yeah, Liz says, I love your shawls, Tank. Aren't they beautiful? Tank does great work. Liz, I can't wait to start your the dress you made for Eileen. Looking forward to that. What kind of yarn did you use, Liz, for that? Your post just came in, Tank, onto Facebook. Thank you both. Well, I guess I'll show you guys again my top. And I bought black tank tops to wear under them. So and I used, it's a sparkle called Shine Sparkle yarn. Tank says I'm on part 4 of my 4th turbulent sky shawl. Awesome. Good morning, Tank. Hugs, says Mimi. Crochet says, hi, sweet Mimi. Hugs. Sabrina says, Carol, my parents saw Sabrina when mom was pregnant. I was named after the movie. Wow. Tank says it turned out magnificently. Thank you, Tank. I'm really pleased with the way it turned out. And blue looks good on me because I have blue eyes. So that's why I made it blue. I enjoyed spring's crochet along, says Mimi. Carol says, good morning, sweet Tank. Mimi says, want to make more. Make more what, Mimi? Tank says, hi, Carol Han. Carol says, that's beautiful, Sabrina. And Tank says, I'm doing them for gifts, Mimi. Awesome. They're gorgeous. Sabrina says, do you have a pattern for your top? It is now a paid pattern on Ravelry. It's by Ivy Benton. Ivy B Creates is her channel name on YouTube. And the pattern is by Ivy Benton and Jen Reeves. And Mimi says, awesome, Tank. You're whipping them out real fast, Tank. There's a 10-hour live tutorial if you want the free version. Yeah, 10 hours is more than I want to sit there for. So let's see. I'm on 9 now. Thank you, Mimi. Are you still talking about my top or something else? I've shown it several times. I've stood up several times during this live. Tank says I can make 2 or 3 shawls in a week, depending on what it is. Someone is mad I said that and did a bully video against me again and against some of my other friends. That is terrible. I'm a slow crocheter. It took me 3 weeks to make this top. And I was working on it pretty much nonstop. I did a few other small things, but I never talked to this person. I wouldn't either. With friends like that, who needs enemies, right? Sabrina says, thank you. You're welcome. Mimi says, shame on them, Tank. So jealous of you. Yeah, usually that's what it is. They're jealous. That's why they bully. Okay, so I did 9. Round 9. Tank says, I sit here and crochet and say hi and generally have a nice quiet day, then bam, another video against me. I can't stay under the radar on this person. Well, you have to consider the source it's coming from. I don't know where it's coming from. Tank, forget them, girl. We love you and support all you do. You do a wonderful job, Tank, and I appreciate you so much. Wow, so sad. Bullying is so hurtful. Yes, it is, said Mimi. Tank says, Liz, I'm getting so tired of it. I bet you are. Mimi says, you're top. I'm trying. Oh, my top is absolutely gorgeous. Thank you. Tank says, I appreciate you too, Michelle. Thank you. Hi, Blind Marshall. How are you? Good morning, virtual hugs. Say, everybody in the chat, what's up? Well, we're crocheting. We're talking about my top and bullies on YouTube. Tank says, I'm sick enough. I don't have time for their hate. Exactly. Nobody should put up with hatred on YouTube. Liz says, I know, hon. Look at me. I get bullied all the time. Liz, you are such a loving person. I can't see. why people would bully you. Mimi says, hi, Marshall-Lee, hugs. Tank says, hi, Marshall-Lee. Marshall-Lee says, Tank Poo virtual hugs, or Tanky Poo virtual hugs. You know I love you. Just keep being you and just ignore all the haters. Sometimes it's hard to ignore the haters. Or those that are jealous because they want to bring you down because they're down. Because misery loves company. They want you to be just as miserable as they are. Tank says, you're in the same boat as me, Liz. That one person is out to make us miserable. Hi, Christy. How are you? I am not upset for me. I'm upset because Tank is being bullied. And Liz on YouTube. But Christy, I wanted to show you my top. Everybody that comes in gets to see my top. This is the wild and free top. And I made mine using this yarn, Sparkles. It's Hobie Sultan King Deluxe Shine. Okay. Mimi says bullying of any kind is so wrong. We need more love, less hate. Exactly, Mimi. Yarnbarf says, hey, my sweet friend, I had no idea, Tank. What can I do to help? And what can we all do to help? Marshall Lee says, you know what, I'm being bullied also, but I don't say pay them any mind. I'm unique. I do my own thing. Good for you. Tank says, I was just venting, Christy. I'm okay. Mimi says, hi, Yarnbarf, hugs. Yarnbarf, oh my God, that came out fantastic. Thank you. And Tank says, it's beautiful, isn't it, Christy? It is, Tank. Michelle did a tremendous job. Thank you. Thank you so much. Tank says, pray God gives them other stuff to keep them busy. Okay, Heavenly Father, I pray for all the haters on YouTube that you give them other stuff to keep them busy and off the backs of my friends in the Yarny community. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Marshall Lee says, hey, Mimi, boo, what's up? What's up? Virtual hugs. Carol says, hi, sweet Christy. And Christy says, and it looks beautiful on you, Michelle. I would be very proud to wear a blouse that gorgeous. And Tank says, amen. Yeah, I love this top. I love the way it came out. Did you see? I did the single crochet border at the bottom in this blue. Mimi says, bullying of any kind by anyone is wrong on so many levels. Yep. And Christy says, hi, Carol's Crazy Crochet and more. How are you all doing? I'm working on the tutorial the pattern we're going to make next week. I'm starting it with worsted weight yarn, but I think I want to use this one weight. But I have so much trouble seeing my stitches in this small yarn. I may just do it in this yarn, because this is what round one is, and you can hardly see the stitches. So Mimi says, love you, Marshall Boo, hugs. And Tank says, you would think YouTube would crack down on them. Mimi says, hugs, Christy, love you. Marshall says, hey, thank you, Pooh. Are you going to join the make along with us Monday? We're going to make socks with Jennifer. Dinky Crafts Jennifer. Christy says, I was bullied my whole life growing up. I know how bad it made me feel. I could never do that to anyone else. I was bullied in school because of the wreck I was in. And how I walked with a limp and I looked stoned all the time because of the medication I was on. Marshall says, hey, Christy, how are you? Tank says, I was bullied growing up also and would never do that to anyone. I see others as better than myself. Yarnbarf says, hi, Blind Stitches Creations, and hugs and love to our sweet Mimi Cat Do 65. Kivia says, me too, Tank. And Tank says, I'm not Marshall Lee. I'm getting my Christmas things done. Awesome. And Marshall Lee says, Miss Mimi, when you finish a sock, do you just turn it sideways and then see me from the hilltop? That's what I can't heel up. That's what I can't figure out how to do. Mimi says, I pray the bullies mend their ways. And Yarnbarf says, hi, Kivia. And Kivia says, hi, Yarnbarf. I'm glad you're all doing well. Mimi says, no, Marshall Lee, I knit them in the round, so I knit top down and sew just the toes when done. We're working from the toe up on these socks. I started it, and this is the beginning of my toe. I'm going to make the toe as wide as it says to make it for, I got to do 14 rounds. I'm on round 10 now, 9 or 10. Okay. Yarnbarf says, I dealt with bullies over the CB radio when I was trucking. Then when other stupid men would chime in, it was a verbal gangbang. Grr. It used to make me so angry. Marshall Lee says, there are only one person who is better than all of us, and that is Jesus Christ. He's the only one who can judge me, so I don't pay these people any mind. This is just their opinion, not facts. Amen, Marshall Lee, says Mimi. Exactly. And you got that right. I'm going to have to run to the restroom. I'll be right back. Well, we opened up a can of worms here. Okay, Tank says, yes, Marshall, but the things being said makes people look at me differently. They are slandering and defaming my name, and that's a federal offense, maybe more since she's over the pond. Wow. And Yarnbarf says, you can't allow them to get under your skin, Tank. They don't know you from a hole in the wall. We know that you are a good soul with a tender heart, and people like you are to be cherished. And Mimi says, I can knit toe up to, so there is no sewing, just the bind off on the cuff. Exactly. So that's what we're doing, or we're trying to do. I'm working on it right now to try to get an idea, a better feel for what we're going to be doing. So if I could get them made with worsted weight yarn, these can be slipper socks because they'll be nice and loose. That's my thought anyway. And Marshall says, thank you, Pooh. Just pray for them because they just want your reaction. That's what they want. So you can't feed into it. That's what bullies strive for, is your reaction. Carol says, the crochet crowd has a great sock tutorial out that I think I'm going to follow. All right, so I guess Are you not going to do these with us? I think I would like to try a cardigan next. Hi, Susan. How are you? How did you sleep, Susan? Okay. Well, I'm glad. Did you sleep all right? Well, that's too bad, Susan. I wish you would have gotten a good night's sleep. I gotta count my stitches. Good morning, sweet Susan, says Carol. Christy says, I've got 3 whips in the work right now. Hi, Peppermint Stitches. So, what are your whips, Christy? I'm gonna get some more coffee. And make another pop, I think. Okay. Christy says the Victorian German shell baby blanket. Awesome. The easy breezy shawl and Jeanette's fluffy scarf. Wonderful. I got to go check those out. Marshall Lee says I might go and check that out, Miss Carol. Last Christmas, I got an order for 2 pairs that I work, but I couldn't figure out how to finish it. Well, cool. Yarn Barf says, what yarn did you say that you used to make your gorgeous blouse, Michelle? I used Hobie Cotton King Deluxe Shine. I think it's color 27, but I'm not positive. I can't find the sleeve for it right now. Peppermint says, hi, Christy. Marshall Lee says, hi, Peppermint Stitches, what's up? Yarn Barf says, is that a 2-weight yarn? Yes, it is, but it's more like a 1-weight. because this is a one weight. This is cotton collage. And this is the Cotton King Deluxe. So this one says it's a one weight. This one said it's a two weight. Looks pretty small to me. But it says said it's a two weight, and I use the G hook. Tank says hi, Susan, and Susan says hi, Tank. And Yarnbarf says, oh my goodness, that is so hard to crochet with. Yes. And I tried starting off the sock pattern with that number one weight yarn, and you can barely see the stitches, especially when I started it out with the dark colored yarn. So I gave up on it. Hi, Nana Michelle. How are you? Hi, Blind Stitches, says Susan. Hi, everyone, says Nana Michelle Crochets. How are you, Nana Michelle? We've got two Michelles in here now. Finishing up some coffee and trying to get motivated. Good for you, Nana Michelle. And Peppermint Stitches says, hi, Nana Michelle. Yarnbarf says, hi, Nana Michelle Crochets. It's GTSY. What is that? I don't know what that stands for, Christy. What's Gutsy? Hi, Nana Michelle. Virtual hug, says Blind Stitches. Oh, good to see you. Okay. Nana Michelle says, good to see you too, Yarnbarf. Laugh out loud. I don't know all these acronyms. Susan says, hi, Carol. What's your plans today? Did you finish your sweater? I know you said you had a party to go to. Nana Michelle says, thank you, Blind Stitches Creations. Hugs back. Good morning, Nana Michelle, says Tank. Peppermint says, I think it stands for good to see you. Yeah. Found that out. I don't know all the acronyms. Good to see you. It's good to see you all too. Nana Michelle Crochet says, hi, love to crochet. Good afternoon to you. Almost time for a nap, says Tank. What time did you get up this morning, Tank? I got up at 7, which is late for me. I wanted to show you all what I got ordered from Amazon. I ordered this. It's got sizes 2 millimeter to 10 millimeter in here. I have not opened it yet. I don't need the larger hooks yet, so I figured I would wait until I need them. Although I've got some larger hooks in this one too. But I wanted to show you a pair of scissors that I bought too. And I don't know where they're at. I thought I put them in one of these bags. Oh, they're not in here either. Three a.m. Wow. No wonder why it's almost time for a nap. Rita, hi. She says, hello, Michelle. I love your wild and free top. You look too cute. I am getting ready to buy groceries. I'll be lurking. Hello, everybody in the chat. Wow. Awesome. And Tank says, Rita, hi. How are you, Rita? Here's the full effect of my top. I think it looks so pretty. Peppermint Stitches says, hi, Rita. And Michelle, hi, Rita. Yarnbarf says, hi, Rita. Rita says, Tank, hi, sweetie. Blind Stitches says, wow, Tank, you got up early. Yeah, that is early. My husband gets up at, well, this morning, like at 3:45 to get ready to go to work at 4:05. He has a short commute. It's about 4.5 miles. 6 minutes for him to get there. So beautiful, Michelle. Love it. Thank you, Rita. Yarnbrook says, Michelle did an amazing job on her blouse, didn't she, Rita? Nana Michelle says, a beautiful top for a beautiful lady. Thank you. Yarnbrook says, yes, I agree, Nana Michelle. I can't find the pretty scissors I bought. Don't remember where I put them. I know I put them in one of my bags, crochet hooks. Aha, I found them. Hi, Rita. Hi, Nana Michelle. Blind Stitches says, hi, Rita. Rita says, good morning, my beautiful Liz. Carol says, this is the Crochet Crowd sock tutorial. She dropped the link. And Liz says, hi, Yarn Barf. And Carol dropped the link for the sock tutorial by the Crochet Crowd. Here are the cute little scissors that I bought. They cut really well, according to, who is it? Someone from the UK. Can't think of her name. But she said these BIHRC, or I think that's the initials of the scissors on Amazon, they cut really well. I had them in my wish list, so I bought them for myself. Every now and then I'll pick something out to buy for myself. Liz says, hi, Marshall, and Tank says, sorry, my phone crashed. I don't know what that means. By it died or you had to restart. And Rita says, hi, Yarn Barf and Peppermint Stitches. So I'm excited about these scissors. They're so pretty. And yes, I am left-handed. And so on my computer, it shows it backwards. Oh, it froze on you and you had to restart. Okay, Tank. No worries. So I will work on making these socks, slipper socks, because they're worsted weight yarn. Rita says, love the scissors. I collect the little cute scissors. Aren't they adorable? I love them, and they're not cheaply made. It seems like they're all metal. So let's see. I'm on round 9 or 10. 10, because odd rounds would be one single crochet in each stitch across. Hey guys, I gotta go. I think my husband is home. Have a great day, everyone.